Hands is a food pantry. What we do is more a distribution. We do a lot of distributing of food. We have anywhere from 400 to 600 clients a month that come in. Those are primarily Southaven and Horn Lake clients. We can serve anyone in the state of Mississippi. HeartLand Hands started during Katrina. So when Katrina hit, the very building that we're in now was an old Walmart store. And we used that Walmart store. The city of Southaven owns the building, and they used it as a refugee center for Katrina victims. So half of the building was used for sleeping space, and the other half of the building was used for distribution. So the part of the building that had the loading dock, they started bringing product in from all over the country. And then when the distribution center shut down, the church rented part of the building. We asked if we could continue, at least with food distribution to these families who were as a result of Katrina. So we went to the very back of the building, and we started with 4 volunteers and 10 clients. HeartLand Hands started as a result of a disaster, so we hit the ground running without support, which is very, very different from the way most food pantries start. But the community has just stepped up. So the community has provided the food that we give out. And like I said, the more food we give away, the more food that comes in. So trucking companies, distribution houses, our Kroger stores, our Walmart stores. We have so many companies, Granger, that has given to us. You know, they just hear what we're doing, they know what we're doing, and they're supportive. I think they love the fact that we are all volunteers. There's not a paid staff here, so we operate on less than 1/2 of 1% administrative cost. We have about 14 other agencies that we give food to. And then in addition to that, we started giving to other food pantries because we would get even an abundance of, say, cereal, which is a big deal for other pantries. So, for instance, the House of Grace. We would give food to the House of Grace because they have residents that live there. So we can help provide food, then they can take their grant monies and hire another counselor or build another bedroom or do what they do better.
That's what we want to do here, is be an asset, building these relationships within our community so that this will be a source of help for our people in DeSoto County and surrounding Mississippi.
Now we're distributing to some 22 other food pantries almost on a monthly basis. So we're impacting the lives of over 22,000 people a month from this one location. The nonprofits are what's giving to the community. We're what's making it possible for people to keep their homes, for people to put gas in their car, for people to use daycares. We're making that possible because we're giving them $500 a month worth of food on an average, and that's allowing them to take that $500 and keep their home from going into foreclosure or keep gas in their car to where they're going to work. We run 50 to 60 volunteers every Tuesday and Thursday. It would be impossible to determine the value of what HeartLand Hands does for this community every month. And it's all due to the volunteers. We couldn't do it one day without our volunteers.
One of our goals here is to establish a base of volunteers that are centrally focused on what we do, and that's to provide food for the hungry in our communities, but it's also about relationships. This is a church in and of itself where the volunteers can come and have a place to belong. This is their place. This is their thing. This is what they're called to do. We have all kinds of scenarios that come in: divorce, death, disease, destruction. Those are forces that we cannot avoid out in the world. People that never thought in a million years they would come to a place like this. That is our desire, to make it feel so homey and so welcoming that they're not embarrassed.
We were awarded not too long ago the Spirit of Main Street, and we were thrilled with that because that means that the city of Southaven recognized the benefit to Southaven, and we were thrilled. I really believe that we have the finest volunteers on the planet.
Seeing people founded and grounded with a common goal to meet the needs of their community, that's what it's all about, and that's why we're here.